everyone, it's JamieZebra23. So you guys always ask me, JamieZebra23, what do I do with the candles once I get them? How did these candles work? What do I do? Okay, so first thing I want to say is there's a lot of different candles that somebody could get. Lots of them. So these are candles that I literally got from the Dollar Tree. In where the location I'm at, you're able to get all colors. You can get blue, you can get yellow, you can get green. But I know some places in upstate New York, they only have white if they have it at all. You guys can either use a glass pillar candle, or you can use a tea light, or you can use the Botanica candles. I feel like anybody can manifest off of any candles. So you got to put your intention into the candle. You know, a lot of people think that so let's say, you know, of course it's good to use whatever your mind automatically links the colors to. So for some people, green is good health. For some people, green is money. For some people, green is whatever they think it is. For white, purity. Black is to clear voodoo or dark energies. Red is for love or to make people like you, to be likable. A lot of people buy hundreds of oils. I just use the anointing oil, the basic anointing oil, and then I just crush my herbs and things up in one of my cauldrons. I've got like the little mallet, and I crush it up along with the well, I just said that, but I'll say it again. Black candles can be used to clear dark energy. Also, you can use a black candle for return to sender. So there's a million ways to use these candles. Let's say you can only find a white candle. Let's say you just cannot find any, just white. Whatever intention you put into the candle, that's what the candle is for. There's a full moon on Friday, the 5th of June, 2020. I believe it's the strawberry moon. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. That's a good time for manifesting. But guys, also I feel like you can manifest at any time. I don't wait for the full moon to manifest. I manifest whenever I feel like I need to manifest. I do it all day, every day, all the time, and it always works. So I don't feel like I'm any more gifted or any more connected than you or somebody else. So I don't feel like I'm superior to you guys. So I feel like I feel like everybody has gifts. I just think some people just don't know it yet. That's all. So that's why I treat you guys kind of the way that I do, because I feel like you guys are capable, because I believe you are. As I've said a million times, I think everybody should learn tarot. I think everybody should learn how to manifest. I think that this is your God-given right. This is your birthright. You were born with these gifts. Why not use them? But that's my opinion. So anyway, so back to this. Okay, so you can buy hundreds of anointing oils if you want to, or different oils for this or that, or you can just simply get the herbs yourself. Like let's say a return to sender. You want to use black pepper and cayenne pepper. I use a few other ingredients that I don't want to say, but I grind them up and I prepare my candle and I prepare my paper, I prepare whatever. So for each person, it's going to be different. Maybe for some of you, you can just simply be like return to sender to whoever, and you can just light the candle, or you can be like protection and light the candle. I like to do my candles in threes, in triangles. So something like a return to sender, I probably would not do that with my money candles and with my protection or with my love candles. I wouldn't do it like that. I may do it like this. I may do 3 of these black candles. I mean, you can do 1 if you want to, but I prefer to do them in 3s, but everybody's different. Also, some people, well, I do, you roll the candle down. It depends on what candle you're doing. So if you want it to come towards you, when you roll it down your body and it gets to the floor of your foot, you want to roll the candle towards you. If you want it to go towards you, if you're trying to remove something, you want to push the candle with your foot on the floor away from you. Do it under both feet. Just roll the candle away from you if it's something you're trying to remove. Do it towards you if it's something that you're trying to receive. Also, what some people do is they take something and they carve into the candle. You guys can also do like just the plain wax candles. They don't have to be the pillar candles. But some people, and I've done this too, it depends on what I'm feeling at the time. I never do my work the same way because I feel like, you know, it's easier for your enemies to figure out what you're doing. So what you could do is like, you can do like a little heart. or you can write somebody's name. You can do it, carve whatever you want to in your candle if you've got room. Same with the money candle. You can do dollar bills, or you can do a certain amount. With protection, you can do the same thing. With the return to sender, you can carve return to sender, or you can write protection. Everybody's different. There's nothing that you guys have to do. As far as charging your candles go, like the strawberry moon, if you have access to moonlight, so like let's say you have a patio, a private patio that nobody can go on. Like what I mean by that is, you know, strangers won't steal all of your stuff. It's a good time to set out your crystals, your stones. It's a good time to set out your candles to charge. So let's say you've got boxes and boxes of candles. You might want to bring them out to the moonlight and let them charge in the moonlight. But that's up to you. Some people like to sage their candles. That's up to you. Some people like to put their candles in holy water. That's up to you. Some people like to get a Tibetan singing bowl and just cleanse it that way. There's a million ways to do these things. So, and I get very uncomfortable when people contact me and they say, Jamie, you were 23, exactly the way you just told me. I've been doing it, but another person told me that's the wrong way. Or I've been doing it this way, Jamie Zebra 23. Should I start doing it your way? Whatever works for you, do it your way. Because your guides have their own way of talking to you. Same thing with cards. Some people are like, I've got to do the Celtic cross, or I can only do a 3-card spread, or some people lay out all 78 cards. Do your cards however you get your answers. That's how you do it. You know, I get I get messages through music. So like if there's, you know, some weird shit going on, a song will come on with the weird shit to let me know. I get it through visions. I get it through dreams. I get prophecy through all sorts of things. Maybe some of you get prophecy through all sorts of things too, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe some of you only get it through music, or only through your dreams, or only through visions. Does that mean there's something wrong? No, you get your messages how you get your messages. Receive them how you receive them. Also, protection baths. You can use sea salt, you can use rosemary, you can use bay leaves. I always have fresh flowers, always. So what I do is when my fresh flowers are starting to get a little weird, I pluck them off. And depending on what the bath is for, I will bathe in the petals. So, you know, this is usually for purity, but there's different things like my purple flowers are for your psychic ability and crown chakra and all that stuff. You just simply pluck off the petals and you put it in the water. As you're putting it in the water, have the intention of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. That's just fine. Also, meditation. A lot of you are like, Jamie Zebra 23, I feel like my gifts are plateauing. If you meditate, your gifts will stay the same, or they'll grow. So if you feel like, oh, I'm getting a little dull, or my cards don't speak to me anymore, there could be something wrong with your cards. I have over 300 tarot card decks. I buy a lot of the same ones on Amazon. I'll buy like, let's say, so the Deviant Moon tarot deck that I have right here, I have about 4 of these decks. 3 of them are unopened currently. So I'll use these as soon as I wear them out. So for me, it's different because I do a lot of personal readings. Like, I've not had a day off in 4 years, so I'm book solid. So I blow through a lot of tarot cards. So after about a week or 2 of using the same deck, I just throw it out because it doesn't, because it's too used. So I've got like lots of cards, always cards, boxes and bins of tarot cards, every kind you can think of, doubles and triples and quadruples of them. So if you're just doing your own readings for yourself and not for someone else, you don't need to have hundreds of tarot card decks. There's no need for that. But let's say you're doing readings for someone else and you're just doing it for like friends or family here or there. You might want to have 2 tarot card decks. You don't have to. But you might want to have 2, one for your personal use and one for everyone else, so that you're not mixing the energies. Also, what else? Oh, somebody commented before. They're like, Jamie Zebra 23, is it true that I can only do tarot if somebody gifts me a tarot card deck? No. I personally, I personally don't do gifts like that. I don't allow, no. I believe people should buy their own decks. I bought my first deck. I think people should buy their own decks. I'm doing perfectly fine. I'm still alive, and I bought my own tarot card deck. For those of you that have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, there's an old wives' tale that says that you're not allowed to buy yourself a deck, that somebody has to gift you a deck, or you're just never allowed to learn tarot. I don't believe that. I've been doing it just fine for over 14 years, so. And I bought myself my first tarot card deck, so. That's debunked. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I'm missing before I click off? Trying to think, is there any, I don't think there's anything else. I think I covered everything. All right, guys, Jamie Zebra 23, ta-ta for now. Love you long time. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Ta-ta for now.